Good morning. Welcome to the vlog. Hi, I'm Jim from Whatnot Adventures, and I hope you're having a great day. We sure are here. Look at this. Blue skies. I don't even see any clouds. Well, folks, today we are in Millen, Georgia at the Magnolia Springs State Park. Yep, we're going to see some springs. It's going to be amazing. Walk on the Woodpecker Trail. It's just about a half a mile. And check out the campgrounds and what else there is to see. So come along with me and let's go see what we shall see. Off from the parking lot is the History Center and the Visitor Center. I've gone into the Visitor Center and I've paid my $5 parking fee and got some information as to where the springs and the trails are. And we're going to go on and check all this good stuff out. Now it looks like the kids are having a school trip. There's 2 or 3 school buses here. The kids are up here in the picnic shelter. Oh my. Alright. Well, I thought as we're walking towards the area of the springs, I'd give you a little bit more information about the state park here. It's known for its crystal clear springs, which flows 7 million gallons per day. There's a boardwalk that spans the cool water, allowing visitors to look for alligators, turtles, and other wildlife near the springs. A small lake is available for fishing, and overnight guests can choose from cottages and a campground. Magnolia Springs State Park is part of the Muddy Spokes Club, encouraging bikers to finish a 3-mile loop and work toward earning a members only t-shirt. Now it encompasses over 1,000 acres between Perkins and Millen, Georgia. The park is named after and built around the crystal clear spring water that flows through the area. Pretty cool, huh? Just beautiful. And we're just getting started. And they have all these picnic shelters. I think there's 5. And the website said you can contact them and reserve them for your groups, family reunions, whatnot. Trees with the Spanish moths. A playground. They got picnic tables with grills placed around. Yeah, this is going to be pretty neat. I always get excited when I get to a new place. You just don't know what you're going to see. And that's part of it. That's part of the fun. All right, folks. So up there is the paved path I was walking on. I decided to come down here next to the water here and check out this footbridge here. It's pretty neat. Just show you the water goes down around the curve down there. It is an absolutely beautiful day. I think it's about 70 degrees, about 10 o'clock in the morning. Just a little breeze. What do you think, folks? Leave me a comment down below. Have you ever been to a springs? I mean, 7 million gallons a day. Cool water, it said. This is a first for the channel. That's for sure. This is really neat. Let's see what the signs say. No fishing, do not feed or approach wildlife. An alligator country, beware. Okay, well, let's just be careful. Well, these views are amazing. Okay, it says up here, no one beyond this point. The area beyond this point is closed. That's okay. We still got so much more to look at here. It's pretty, and we haven't even got to the springs yet. Wow. Look at the flowers. This is amazing. Okay, let's go see what this gazebo area is about. Look how clear the water is. Wow. I wonder if this is the springs. Yeah, I think it's right there. See that bluish green area towards the center, upper center? The water's coming up. Oh, look. Turtles. Look at that. Oh, that's pretty neat. Oh, having a little turf war. Yeah, and that's the springs there, I believe. Right there. Wow. Oh, this is something. Oh, here's some more turtles. And one down here. I hope the camera's picking that up. There he is. Oh my. That blue-green color is amazing. I wish y'all were here in person to see this. It's amazing. And there's the footbridge over there where we were just a few minutes ago. This is just beautiful. So if you see that water it's not bubbling, but it's coming up and it's rippling, that's where the spring is. And they say 7 million gallons a day comes up. Wow. Oh, I'm so glad I came. This is just over an hour from where I live. I had no idea. You just don't know until you get out there. I'm telling you, folks, it's fun to go out and explore if you can do it. And if you can't, I'm more than happy to go out for you so that you can take a look at these videos. Oh, look at that. Amazing. So I just wanted to show you that you can come and park your car right over there. You don't have to walk too far to come see the springs. I'm just around the corner from where I was in the previous shot. It just amazes me. Oh. Okay. This little deck doesn't go far. Just enough to kind of wrap around the spring. And I have a little seating area up here. Oh, this must be where the trail is, though. Huh. Well, we'll take a look at that in a minute. I'm still getting used to looking at this spring. Oh, there's some turtles down there. I don't know if you can see them. Little ones. Now, there's supposed to be alligators. And I haven't seen any yet. But if I do, I'll certainly show them to you. Okay, I really wasn't sure if that was the trail that I was looking for, but it is. It says Woodpecker Trail, 1.25 miles one way, average an hour, moderate in difficulty. And we still got the alligator country, be aware signs, do not feed, and we won't. So, y'all got your hiking shoes on? Yeah, I know, I stopped again. But boy, that is so cool. Right there where it's bluish green, in the center of the screen. It's coming up non-stop. The turtles are loving it. So am I. Oh, all right. I'll meet you at the beginning of the trail. Okay. We are on the Woodpecker Trail. Now, I don't plan on videoing the whole 1.25 miles here, but, you know, when things come up that are interesting, I will definitely cut back in and show you what there is to see. All right. Well, I haven't gone too far. We've got this, looks like a raised boardwalk. Maybe it's just a little bridge. Now you see a lot of fallen trees and where they're cut. This is still damage from Hurricane Helene from last October, 2024. But they've got the path cleared. I see a little sign up here around this bend. So I guess we are looking for the red diamonds to stay on trail. All right, let's see. Oh boy. The food chain. All food chains begin with the sun. In one example of a food chain, a green plant, like grass, takes and stores energy from the sun. A mouse then eats the grass seeds and is in turn eaten by a black rat snake. Finally, a large predator like the red-tailed hawk will feed on the snake. Oh, wow. Well, as long as I'm not in the chain. Okay. Now, I didn't think there was bears. Oh my. Black bear can stand on 2 legs or on all 4s. With your feet in place, bend over and touch the ground, then stand up straight. Now do it 20 times in a row. No thanks. Oh my. Okay. Let's keep going. All right, let's see what this one says. The big brown bat can spread their wings or fold them by their sides. Doing jumping jacks, spread your wings over your head and then bring them down by your side 20 times in a row. I didn't know this was going to be an exercise trail. I just thought it was the woodpecker trail. Oh, I'm getting enough exercise just walking the trail. Oh. All right. All right. This is a sign about animal tracks. Sometimes even when you don't see an animal, you are aware of its presence by the signs it leaves. The tracks are probably the most positive identification left behind because every animal's tracks are distinct. See if you can find any of these tracks and discover what has passed here. And they have raccoon, squirrel, possum, bobcat, and deer. Okay. I guess we got to keep an eye out. Sure is pretty back here. Love the way the sun's filtering down between the branches and the leaves here and the trees. It's really cool. All right, let's push on. And we have another sign. Sounds of nature. Listen. Filter out the sounds of the city and focus on nature's sounds. What do you hear? For much of the year, a chorus of frogs is serenading you. You might also hear a woodpecker drumming on a tree or the melody of a Carolina wren. Squirrels scatter in the branches and cicadas hum an incessant tune. The sounds of nature are all around if you can stop and listen. All right, listen up. And we have a sign here on the left. The pileated woodpecker. This large black woodpecker has a bright red crest. Looking for insects such as ants, it strikes a large rectangular or oval hole deep into a tree. The slow, Rhythmic hammering can often be heard before the bird is spotted. That's pretty neat. Okay. So it looks like we're going to cross the road up here. Yep. Woodpecker Trail. Now when we get done with the trail, we'll drive and see the cottages and hopefully the camping area here. You know, see what we can see. All right, back into the woods. And we got the red diamonds. Well, no signs yet. I'm just walking along here, and this is really pretty. So I thought I'd turn the camera back on. Let you guys take a look. Every step I take or every turn I make, it's just something more to see. It's really nice. And so far, this trail hasn't been difficult. I hope I haven't jinxed myself. But this is enjoyable. Just checking in with you guys. Hope you're all still with me. Oh my. Leave a comment down below. Let me know. Do you like it when I go for a walk on trails, a hike? Or would you rather see other things when I go to state parks? I always just like to do a trail. It's good exercise. It's helping my ankles and knees to be strong. And I just enjoy being out in the woods. But please leave me a comment. Tell me what you all think, okay? I sure do appreciate it. And while you're at it, if you like the video, how about giving me a thumbs up? And of course, if you subscribe, it really does help the channel. And I do appreciate it. Oh, okay. Onward we go. So here we have a red diamond. But we have a blue diamond. A very distinct trail that has blue diamonds down that way. And this way down there, I can see blue diamonds. But I don't see any red. Huh. All right. So I'm looking on my phone. And if I turn around and go this way, at least I'm heading back towards where it says Magnolia Springs State Park. So we're going to go this way. And I hope I made the right decision. I sure do have a knack for getting lost in the woods. I don't know how I do it. But I just didn't see any more red diamonds back there. And of course I didn't bring the map with me that they hand out. I just left it in the car. Like a dummy. But Yeah, we're heading back towards the picnic area and stuff. So I think this will get us out there. All right, let's keep going. Well, there's a sign here, like the other ones on the Woodpecker Trail. So who knows? White-tailed deer can adapt to a variety of different kinds of habitat and are found from grassy fields to forests to wetlands and salt marshes. They feed on leaves and twigs as well as acorns. This large reddish chestnut or gray mammal is an excellent runner and jumper and uses these skills to escape from predators. All right. Well, let's keep moving. As you can see, we're on the Blue Diamonds, but according to the GPS, we are headed back towards the front area. So I wonder, this 1.25 miles, I wonder how long it's actually going to be when we get done. Oh well, part of the adventure, I guess. Here we go. All right, we are still moving along here. And according to the map, we seem to be headed in the right overall direction. The trail kind of turns sandy here. But it's still a beautiful day. You can see the blue skies up there. All right, we are still moving. All right. We don't really have too much further to go, I believe. But I just like showing you the different views here going on this trail. It's pretty neat. And I have not met anyone on the trail. I mean, I know it's during the week, and I'm sure there's more activity on the weekends. But yeah, it's pretty quiet, except for me. All right. Okay, I think we are coming up to the end of the trail. We might have got lost, but we figured out how to get unlost. Oh my. That was pretty cool. And I think it's just a little over an hour. Even switching up from red diamonds to blue diamonds. Can't wait to see what the sign up here says. Oh. The Lime Sink Trail. All right, well, we got a little bit of two in for the price of one. The Woodpecker Trail and the Lime Sink Trail. And we'll come back out into the picnic shelter area. So we're between where I parked at the visitor center at the beginning of the video and where the springs are. But that's okay. Oh, it's so beautiful. I'm glad the temperature's down in the low 70s. This is pretty neat. Really want to go back and look at that spring, the springs one more time. And then I thought we'll get in the car and we'll drive around and take a look at the rest of the state park. So if y'all hang in with me, I think that's what our game plan will be. So I'll cut back in when we get back to the springs here, okay? See you in a minute. Okay, we are coming up on the gazebo and footbridge that surrounds that magnificent Magnolia Springs. And the infamous Woodpecker Trail sign. Okay. One last look. There's a school group coming up. You can hear the kids. Oh, look at the turtle.
Look, I already see turtles. Big turtles. Again, we're not climbing.
There's a couple more turtles. The kids are wound up. Sure is a nice springs though. I thought it was better for me to let that school group have their turn at taking a look at the springs. And because it's kind of hard to overtalk a bunch of excited children. And that's okay. We've already seen it. So I'm going to go ahead and walk back to my vehicle at the front near the visitor center. Get in, pull the map out, see where we went wrong on the woodpecker and that lime sink trail. And then drive around and see the cottages and hopefully the campsites and whatever else there is to see here at the Magnolia Springs State Park. So I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back in my car and I got the map out and I see the error of my ways there. If you see the woodpecker nature trail right there in the center, it's red and it's got the loop. But there's also a red line that goes straight across to the blue trail, which is that lime sink that I walked all the way back to there. So I guess I did about a third of the woodpecker trail, then took that red bypass or whatever, tied into the lime sink blue trail, and went all the way around. But at any rate, we got to see some of the woods. And now we're going to try to drive around and see, like I said, the campgrounds and the cottages and whatever else we can find. All right, we are pulling out of the parking lot area here in front of the visitor center. In fact, right there is the little booth at the entrance to the park. We're going to turn to the left. I'll just pass the sign saying it's a no drone zone. So no flying drones. Okay. We're coming up on the picnic area, cottages, campground in the spring. Past the school buses. They're on their field trip. There's the restrooms. couple of more of the picnic shelters. And they do have a dump station here, so if you've got an RV, you need to empty your tanks, you can. Okay, so right there, down that way, is the picnic area and the Spring and Woodpecker Trail. And we're going to go to the right here to the camping and cottages. Another picnic shelter. That's kind of neat having it back here by itself. Number 8. Well, I guess it would help if I put my seatbelt on. I got sidetracked trying to hold the camera and drive and talk and chew gum and anyhow, we're good to go now. All right. Wow, these look like pretty neat cottages. Now see, there's where we came across the road, the Woodpecker Trail, and we went that way. So that's part of that straight line that I should not have been on. So now I know for next time. Look at that cottage. Y'all have to check out the website and see what their fees are. Very nice. They all have, well, that one had a ramp, so if you needed help getting up in, maybe a wheelchair. Wow. Very nice cottages. They are absolutely beautiful. Sure would be nice to see what the inside looks like. I like the fact that they've got screen rooms on the back, so you can sit out without getting mosquitoes or flies. And it looks like they all have satellite TV. Oh, wow. I didn't know this lake was here. Let's get out for a second and take a look, okay? So it looks like they have little boat rentals. That's probably more of a weekend thing right now. I don't think they're open today. Probably one of those things you could check at the visitor center and see. But let's go out here on this dock or overlooking deck. Take a look at this neat lake. Now you can fish, but you can't fish after 10 p.m. So you could come get a cottage or maybe a campsite. Come down here and do a little fishing. Wow. This is magnificent. Simply beautiful. Oh, I'm glad we're doing this. Wow. They got canoes over there. It's pretty neat. And there's a couple of the cottages right there. Once again, you just don't know what you don't know. And that's why it's always good to get out and see. This is a lot of fun. All right, let's go back in the car and move on. All right, here we go. I even have my seatbelt on this time. Pretty cool, isn't it? I just can't get over how nice those cottages are. What a beautiful, beautiful idea for a state park. Now down here is the Pioneer campground. I'm not going to drive back in there, but I believe that's just basically a like for group tents. It's very primitive. I'm sure there's more information about that on their website, and I will put a link in the video description below. Now, it says cottages 6 and 7. There's one of them, and there's the ramp on the front. So that's another ADA accessible cottage. It's pretty cool. I think there are 8 or 9 in total. Doing a little maintenance. Hey. Wow, this is nice and secluded back here. Okay, here's a cottage. It's number 8. That's pretty neat, I'll tell you. This must be number 9. Yep. And that has another ramp on it as well. Now they have a picnic shelter right here. And it looks like there's access to that lake right over there. There's some benches and a swing. Another picnic shelter. Okay, this is the end for me. It says parked vehicles only up there. All right, we're headed back the way we came. I'm going to find the road that turns left that goes into the campsite area so we can take a look at that. This is pretty back here. We'll get another view of the lake up here to the left as we're coming back out. There's the lake. So neat. One more view of some of the cottages. All right. I'll cut back in here when we get to the turn for the campground. Well, let's take a look up here. Oh, this is to the picnic shelter and to the entrance to that lime sink trail. Well, let me get turned around here. I'm not even good in a parking lot today. Well, I certainly got turned around. The campground's right down here between the cottages. There's the lake right there. Okay. I'm excited. I love seeing campsites. I used to camp. My parents used to take us when we were kids. They look like they're pretty busy. And they have a rest area in the middle. That's a cool little trailer right there. You can't post. Well, they look nice. They're not on top of each other. Oh, that's neat. Look at that setup. That's a beautiful campground. Look at here, this campsite number 12, all by itself. You wouldn't have any neighbors on top of you. Really nice. So it looks like they come with a fire pit, picnic table, a lantern hook. I don't think they have, well, there's electric on that one. But I'm not sure about water or sewer. You may have to be self-contained. But I'm sure the website has more information on that. That's really nice. I think that just about covers it. We've seen the springs, walked the half of 2 trails to make one. Got to see the cottages, got to see the fishing lake, and the campground. I think we've done good. What do y'all think? I certainly am glad if you're still with me that you hung in this long. I really, really do appreciate it. I just had to come back one more time to take a look at these beautiful springs. Wow. The school children are eating their lunch underneath the picnic shelters up towards the front, so I thought I'd come back and have one more look. I'm so glad that you guys came along today. I'm so glad I got to come. What a wonderful, wonderful day. I hope you all get a chance to come. If you're in the area, stop in. If you're passing through and you got a little time, come on in. I think you're going to love this place. All right, folks. You know what time it is. It's your time to go out and explore this, that, and the other. You know the whatnots in your life. And until next time, take care. Be safe. Bye.